Hello and welcome. This is how a newly created project looks like. When you want to open a window, go to Windows, General, and click on the window you want to display. The project window displays all files related to your project and is the main way to navigate and find assets in your project. Files are placed into folders and subfolders under the root folder called Assets. The left panel of the project window shows the folder structure of the project as a hierarchical list. When you select a folder from the list, Unity shows its content in the pane to the right. To create a folder, right-click in the project window, go to Create, Folder. To find out the location of an asset in your project, right-click on the asset, click on Show in Explorer. You can toggle the layout of the project window between one column layout and two column layout. This is the scene view. This is where you select, position, manipulate or modify your game objects such as cameras, lights, characters, and so on. One noticeable thing in the scene view is the scene gizmo positioned at the top right corner. It has X, Y, and Z conical arms representing the X-axis, the Y-axis, and the Z-axis respectively. Clicking on the cube at the center of the scene gizmo toggles the scene camera view between perspective view and orthographic view. Clicking on an X, Y, or Z arm allows the scene camera to show the scene from 6 different sides. To change the angle of view of the scene camera, hold down on the Alt key and drag your mouse around. Use the scroll wheel of your mouse to zoom in and out in your scene. Gizmos are graphics associated with game objects in a scene. When a game object is selected, gizmo lines are drawn around its edges. With the hand tool, click and drag anywhere in the scene to move the scene camera around. The Move tool allows you to be able to move or reposition a selected game object along its X, Y, or Z axis. The Rotate tool is for rotation. Use it to rotate game objects in your scene. The Scale tool is for scaling or sizing game objects. In Unity, you can hide or show game objects in a scene view when you want to temporarily hide some objects in a scene. Hiding a parent game object hides all child objects as well, but you can click on the visibility icon of the child game object to make it visible again. You may want to change the grid line opacity according to your preference. Next to the scene view is the game view. What is rendered in the game view represents how it will appear in your final published application. With multiple cameras in your scene, you can assign different cameras to different displays. Choose different aspect ratios from the list to test how your game looks on monitors with different aspect ratios. You can even create your own custom aspect ratio when needed. To enter play mode, click on the play button. During play, click on the stats to display statistics about your game audio and graphics rendering. When you click on Maximize on play and enter play mode, the game view window will maximize. The hierarchy window displays every game object in a scene. From this window, you can rearrange game objects and create parent-child relationships by dragging one game object onto another. Double-clicking on a game object in the hierarchy window brings it into focus in the scene view. From the inspector window, you can view and edit properties and settings of game objects and their components, and also that of assets and materials. You can select multiple game objects and edit their properties at once. But when the property values of multiple objects do not match, a dash appears there. Components that are not found on all selected game objects are not displayed. Clicking on the menu icon of a component opens up a menu from which you can perform different actions on the component. The console window shows errors, warnings, and other messages generated by Unity. You can also generate your own debug messages for troubleshooting purposes. The various windows can be rearranged in Unity Editor. A window can be closed and reopened when needed. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you.